Hi everyone, it's Ildi. It is true, I'm gonna present about BTS on an actual academic conference, which is slightly ridiculous if you think about it. You know, if you think about my background, which is that I graduated from film school, I work in content development, that's my kind of my full-time job. It might be not that weird, and I'm an, avid enthusiast of, pop culture and especially K-pop culture, as you guys kind of, know on this channel. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And when I first saw, by the way, I'm sorry for the way I look. This is how it is. And on this channel, we very much show the real side of us. There is no makeup on me today, and my skin is kind of, a mess. But anyway, back to the original topic, which is way more important. Anyway, BTS conference, guys. And when I first saw the people who gonna, do the academic speeches and everything, I was just like, excuse me? What is going on? Because I never presented on an academic conference before. So this is going to be my absolute first time. And, so I have to make BTS proud. So look at this. It's basically an amazing group of people with really serious topics. Just look at this. This is crazy, right? So there are so many panels, first of all. And then we have, religion, faith, and community, and then like window and ecosystems and therapy and etc etc. Like these are very serious. And then here we come, session 4, fandom in the new media age, like these people are coming from serious academic backgrounds and have all sorts of credits and everything. It's just crazy. And then here I am, factual entertainments in the service of fandom growth. BTS is short form content and its effect on K-pop. Da da da. I mean, I kind of still just can't believe it. Like, it's true. It's written, and now I have to prepare. Basically, my presentation and my research is hoping to be about factual formats and factual content. As we all know, BTS produces amazing music videos and amazing music and everything that's related to that. And, there are these things called multi-platform storytelling. But we all know that, without, at least, I assume that this is my hypothesis, that without things like the vlogs and the BTS run episodes and Bon Voyage, the engagement would be very, very different. And I'm trying to dig deep and understand why these factual contents and are different than the ones that other bands produce, and what makes them unique, and how they serve the fandom growth, and how they helped BTS grow even bigger. And so I'm looking into editing styles, I'm looking into translations, I'm looking into Korean variety, and Korean entertainment has a long history of producing amazing factual content. Western audiences also, seem to recognize, and also these formats are exported. So it's almost like looking at the long history of Korean factual entertainment, and the very rich history, and the legendary Korean editing styles, and what that adds into the kind of vlog sphere, and how that translated into BTS's work. So I also have things like, the power of reality TV. What does that mean with an act like this? Looking into perceived reality in terms of like how the fandom experience matters when it comes to consuming the insane amount of factual content that we do on these guys. And also kind of looking into the building up the framework. Sorry guys, these are literally my notes. So building up the framework for future stories and content creation. We all know it's crazy how much amazing recreated content comes out of the fandom. And a lot of them, the memes, the jokes that we run and we mention occasionally or very often to each other, are based on factual content often. It's based on a Run BTS episode. It's based on an inside joke. There are also very interesting research going on about kind of how that ties into a bigger content strategy and how that ties into branding. Are there any, strategic methods that could be implemented for later project? Is that something that can be replicated? So guys, these were only, like fireworks and random topics thrown into the air that I'm going to talk about in my research. So stay tuned, because in January there will be probably be a channel update on my presentation at a BTS academic conference at Kingston University. So stay tuned, please wish me luck, and if you see anything that's kind of interesting or would be useful for me in this topic, please write and just put it in the comments. I'm going to read it all and I will try my best to answer. So Ben has been a fan of and a big follower of this K-pop podcast, and he mentioned it on our channel videos a couple of times already. I think he mentioned it quite a lot actually. So there's this guy called Steve, and he and his friends have been making K-pop podcasts for a long time. And Ben has been an avid and very faithful follower, but this time he actually made it to the show. So I was very proud of him, and here's a snippet. So Ben is on the StanKPOP podcast, episode 4. You have to listen to it. Ben, here it is.
Aside from a cold, I'm very good. Glad to be talking to you, Stephen.
It's glad to hear your voice after so long. Well, I'm sorry you have a cold. I hope talking about K-pop will make you feel better. I hope.
Always does. Always does.
Oh.
So speaking of,
he talked about Rainbow and how the comeback was. Obviously, very much in detail and very well-informed and educated, just like how our lovely Ben is. So go check it out. I'm going to put it into the description. And you have to listen to it. It's a great, great podcast. And Ben, we are very, very proud of you. So keep going. You should be writing K-pop articles and music articles, and obviously be on more podcasts. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll be coming back to you with more content and hopefully with more good news. Bye.